God didn't pick the wrong clock. He picked the one that could survive the waiting. Your soul doesn't crave youth. It craves recognition. Age is a lie time tells to distract you from eternity. They were delayed, not denied. Heaven doesn't rush reunions. Their years don't scare your soul. It remembers them before they were born. You didn't miss them. You matured into them. Every wrinkle carries a reason. They'll know how to love your pain. Divine timing doesn't count birthdays, only awakenings. Their voice will break your fear of being too late. You're not meeting someone older. You're meeting someone deeper. What if God stretched their timeline so they could heal before holding you? You will love their storms, not their skin. They're not late. You were early because you had to prepare. Love is not chronological. It's holy. Your timeline broke for a reason. Theirs was divine. Heaven placed you on a collision course with someone outside time. The gap between your ages is where grace lives. What if they're older because they prayed for you longer? They didn't wait too long. God made time bend for your union. They're not a decade too old. They are a lifetime meant right. You're not falling for their age. You're falling for their soul. Time sees numbers. God sees alignment. Their maturity isn't a flaw. It's a prophecy fulfilled. You were born to be held by someone who learned patience in fire. Age will try to scare you, but your spirit will recognize home. They don't look like your type. They look like your answered prayer. Every year they waited taught them how not to lose you. This love is not random. It's rehearsed in heaven. Their hands may be older, but their grip will never let go. Heaven ages us into readiness. You aren't falling behind. You're aligning with someone who moved through time to find you. Their silence all these years was God's molding. Love that comes late doesn't mean less. It means refined. When they speak, you'll hear every lifetime you missed them. You needed their wisdom more than their youth. The world will call it strange. Heaven calls it precise. They're not your past. They're your soul's appointment. The age gap doesn't block love. It deepens it. You'll forget what age they are when you finally feel seen. They are not old. They are seasoned for your storm. Every gray hair is a prayer they whispered for you before you knew them. Don't ask why now. Ask what took so long to feel this known. Your souls agreed before time began. Let your mind catch up. Divine love comes dressed in what you didn't expect, but always needed. Their scars are maps. Follow them home. God is not confused. He's intentional. Your hesitation is fear. Their arrival is fate. You didn't miss them. You ripened for them. When they smile, you'll forget what you were waiting for. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more. Stop worrying about the calendar. Love doesn't wear watches. Their arrival rewrites your past. When their eyes meet yours, time will weep for how long it kept you apart. You weren't too late. You were just too early for anyone but them. The age gap is the sacred space God kept clear for destiny. This is not a mistake. This is memory returning. They are your future, not your forbidden. Their experience will teach your innocence how to trust. God is not looking for matching birth years. He's aligning divine missions. They've been through time, so they can teach you tenderness. You were born to wait for something impossible. This is it. The world will question it. Your heart will call it home. They don't look like your dream. They look like your healing. This isn't taboo. It's holy design. Their calm will silence your doubt. You didn't grow old. You grew ready. They'll meet you at the intersection of ache and awe. Love is not late. It is layered. They're not too much. They're just enough. Every year they lived was a lesson they'll use to love you better. You will understand the delay when they say your name. Stop looking at their age. Look at their eyes. You'll know it's them when your wounds stop screaming. They don't need to be younger. They need to be eternal. What scares you now will soothe you soon. They will walk into your life, and time will stop pretending it was ever in charge. Age didn't disqualify them. It initiated them. You weren't searching wrong. You were meant to wait longer. They are not inappropriate. They are appointed. You prayed for someone timeless. This is how God answered. You are not their trophy. You are their testimony. When they hold you, you'll understand why they had to survive this long. Your fears are loud, but their love will whisper louder. What if their wisdom is the medicine you've begged for? They are not what you pictured. They are what you needed. Time will fade. Your union will echo forever. Stop checking birth charts. Start reading soul contracts. They will feel like déjà vu. That's your spirit remembering them. They are the pause between your pain and your purpose. They don't complete you. They recognize you. There's no expiration on destiny. You're not settling. You're ascending. Their presence will age you into grace. They're not perfect. They are precise. Don't explain your connection. Just honor it. Your soul already chose them. Let your mind catch up. When they speak, your timelines will merge. Love does not ask permission from logic. This is not forbidden. This is foretold. Age did not make them less. It made them holy. You thought you missed it, but it's only just begun. Their arrival is your soul's exhale. They walked through years of fire just to meet you whole. You weren't waiting. You were being preserved. They are not younger in body, but younger in wonder. You will not regret waiting, only rushing. Love wears strange disguises. This one is eternal timing. You won't be judged. You'll be understood by the right one. They are not late. They were refining their devotion. They held space for you before they knew your name. Their steps are ordered, even if the world can't measure it. This love will offend logic, but heal your lineage. They're not too old to begin again, and you're not too young to know. This is not fate delayed. It's fate in full bloom. When they hold you, you'll understand why it was worth all that ache. The world will see a gap. You'll feel the bridge. Age is just Earth's currency. You two deal in eternity. You weren't late. You were layered. They are not an option. They are the oracle. Their laughter will collapse all your doubts. They'll arrive looking nothing like you expected, and exactly like you needed. If it looks strange to others, that's how you know it's divine. This love breaks timelines, not hearts. Their presence will feel like a lifetime you missed on purpose. Don't ask their age. Ask how deeply they can see you. This connection was carved through decades of divine delay. You'll hear home in their silence. They aged for you to feel safe in their arms. This is the love your past could never survive. What seemed off is actually on time. They didn't outgrow you. They outweighted the wrong ones. Their age isn't a problem. It's your protection. You weren't looking for older. You were looking for deeper. Their story is your answer. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. This love will confuse your logic and complete your longing. You were born to rewrite what love should look like. You're not settling. You're finally aligning. This isn't rebellion. This is reunion. They carry years you'll feel safe resting inside. Their hands are weathered. Their love is wildfire. You feared the gap. Now you'll dance in it. Their age is not a flaw. It's a filter God used for your protection. When they arrive, you'll forget you ever questioned time. Their spirit isn't old. It's ancient like yours. You didn't find someone older. You found someone ready. The years between you are the breaths God took to prepare them. The delay made them sacred. They aren't your dream. They're your deliverance. This love will silence every timeline that told you to panic. They were born at that time for this moment. Your story requires their exact age to unfold. Divine timing doesn't ask your permission. It prepares your promise in silence. They are not late. You were simply early in heartbreak. God timed their years to hold your healing. You feared the gap in years. Heaven saw the gap in souls. Time didn't miss you, it matched you. They are not older. They are prepared. They are not younger. They are pure. You were their prayer at 18. They were your rescue at 42. This love won't follow your logic. It follows your lineage. Heaven didn't send them by age. It sent them by ache. Your calendar is not your covenant. Their timeline had to wound before it could wonder. God hid them in a different year so they'd find you here. It's not wrong age. It's right anointing. What if the age gap is the exact gap your soul needs to stretch? You both waited lifetimes. Don't let the math kill the miracle. When you hold them, time bends. Doesn't that tell you everything? They aged to match your ache. You needed their years of becoming. They needed your years of breaking. This isn't romance. This is repair. Don't question the gap. It's where grace pours. You met them late, so they'd never leave early. Your age didn't scare God when he wrote your names beside each other. They were made ready, not made young. They weren't born too soon. You just weren't ready to receive love yet. Their age holds a silence your soul has been screaming for. Love's clock runs on surrender, not seconds. When they speak, it heals parts of you time never touched. This is the age they stop running and start choosing you. You prayed for wisdom. God sent it with wrinkles. You prayed for passion. God sent it without games. This isn't forbidden. It's foreseen. The only thing wrong was the waiting. Your love doesn't obey culture. It obeys calling. You will forget how many years stand between you. They remember a world before you. Now they never want to live in one without you. You needed someone who already lost what they thought they wanted. They're not ahead of you. They're beside your becoming. Let others judge age. Heaven judged your hearts and said yes. What if your greatest teacher is your greatest lover? They were hidden from your timeline, but never from your destiny. The age you meet them is the age you start breathing again. Their age doesn't make them more. It makes them ready. You didn't miss them. You matured into them. They walked through decades so you could walk into healing. What's years when your souls remember forever? You'll realize the numbers never mattered, only the knowing did. They never expected you to arrive, but they built a life ready to hold you. You needed someone who lived enough to cherish what you are. Love doesn't ask how old. It asks how aligned. Their laugh wakes your inner child. That's not coincidence, it's design. Don't shrink to fit someone your age. Expand to meet someone your soul remembers. The gap between you is where divinity breathes. Their stories may be older, but they were written for you. Let the world call it strange. Heaven calls it sacred. They carry years of pain, but now they carry you too. They watch sunsets alone. Now they wait for your morning light. It's not forbidden fruit. It's the final harvest. You're not too young to receive what took them decades to prepare. They gave up on love until your voice rewrote the ending. You're the first thing in years that made them dream again. You healed their past. They protect your future. This love walks slow because it's carrying everything you've both been through. You're not naive. You're divine. Let the difference in years become the depth of love. They lived long enough to tell the truth, and you listened. You'll find peace in their pauses. You'll learn silence doesn't mean emptiness. It means presence. If their age scares you, you're not looking deep enough. Their soul feels ancient because it's been looking for you across lifetimes. You are not their second chance. You are their final answer. They don't complete you. They call you. Let this be the last time you let a number cancel your calling. You're not their junior. You're their journey. They lost people trying to love them. You stayed long enough to understand them. This is an age gap. This is soul sync. Love isn't delayed. It's distilled. The years between you are filled with longing. Now it overflows. They walked through wilderness so they could walk you home. When God sent them, He didn't check your birthdays, He checked your burdens. They're not here to impress you. They're here to meet you. You'll remember how they made you feel safe, not how old they were. Every year they lived without you taught them how to never let you go. Their past won't scare you, it will prepare you. You prayed for someone mature. Why are you scared now that they are? The ache you carry matches their silence perfectly. This was never meant to be cute. It was meant to be holy. Their arms don't just hold. They restore. You're not too early. You're not too late. You're right on God's ache. Trust the mismatch. It was made to unlock something ancient in both of you. You carry their hope. They carry your fear. And somehow that balances out. They waited years for someone who wouldn't flinch at their depth. You're not a phase. You are prophecy. Love that's late in age comes early in truth. Their age is not a red flag. It's a divine marker. When they say your name, it sounds like forgiveness. They're not too much older. You're not too much younger. You are just enough. The space between your birthdays is the silence God used to prepare this miracle. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more.